is our restaurant. I'm super happy to be here with all the people that is following Fundaccia Somali. And this is my kitchen, okay? I'm going to prepare for you today arepas, okay? This is a vegan version, but arepas is a very popular dish around Latin America, especially between Venezuela and Colombia. It's a thing shared with a lot of people there. So I'm going to start introducing some ingredients. The arepa that we are going to do today is vegan. It's filled with black beans, plantains, and with a special salsa called pico de gallo. Okay, I want to start introducing this product. This is a Venezuelan product. It's flour made with white corn. Okay, the white corn is not popular around the world. Only few countries consume it, like South Africa, Mexico, and Venezuela. Colombia. So this product is available, so you can do arepas. Okay, basically we need to start doing a dough, and then we are going to put small like bread. That bread over the grate. Instructions are here, but I'm going to show you. For each cup of flour, you are going to need 1.5 cups of 100 grams of flour. I will add a little bit of salt. Some part of Latin America, especially in Colombia, they will add sugar, milk, butter, this to the top, but we are going to do in a simple way possible. It's a Venezuelan arepa, let's say. And water, 1 cup, 100 grams. We're going to need 560 grams. So the key here is to have a soft dough, okay? So we are going to avoid like a little, let's say, spots of hard dough, okay? So we need to constantly start moving the dough, okay? Normally the dough starts to hydrate, so you need to add more water, but you need to fill the dough, okay? Now it's soft, but when the grain is hydrated, it's gonna be harder, okay? So we are going to add more water. It's super easy to do. In the past, Venezuelan people would wake up early morning, like 5 a.m. in the morning, start doing this process with the corn, the natural one, and clean it, grind it, cook it. Now we have this flour available in a variable level, okay? So, arepas is not the only thing that you can prepare with this dough. We can do empanadas. It's like a pierogi, Latin pierogi. But the difference is that this pierogi is deep fried. So basically, arepa is a product that you can eat for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. We have traditions that involve, after party, you go and eat arepas. So this for today is vegan because we know the vegetarian and vegan options is an important trend to have a better health. We are trying to achieve this public as well, but normally the arepa is filled with meat, okay? A lot of types with meat. Okay, so we'll need to wait a little bit to the dough to rest. I'm going to wash my hands. Okay, while the dough is resting, I want to introduce you some ingredients. This is a big banana. No, it's a plantain. It's a plantain. You can see, it looks horrible outside, but for us this is gold, okay? Even when it's full of spots, even when the skin is darker, the darker skin means that it has a sweet flavor inside because the starch converts in sugars. So for us this is amazing. So we're going to fill our arepas today with this ingredient, but we are going to I'm going to show you how to clean properly a plantain. So first you need to put the edges of the plantain, and then do a small incision, okay, along the plantain. Start, manually is even better. These are technical skills that you learn from your bacha, from your grandmother. So this is easiest. When it's green, it's hard to take off the skin, and we have here in Ola Latina a lot of dishes with plantains, but we can eat it in several ways. So this is the thickness we are looking for. It's not too thin, not too thick, okay? And the flavor of this plantain today will be like a sweet sour. It's not enough. The process of maduration is not complete, so it's not so sweet, but it has an interesting flavor. You can find the plantains for sure here in Warsaw in these international shops that we have in every mall, or by internet. It's easy. So basically, this is all the preparation that the plantains need. Okay, so we're going to put them in the deep fryer. It's already hot. You can find these arepas here in Ola Latina. We are down the bridge Poniatowskiego, I think, most Poniatowskiego, Leona Kruszewskiego 15B. Now you can find arepas and a lot of dishes prepared with plantains, with this corn flour. We have this special, the best seller that we have is cachapa. I think it's a bridge between Polish and Venezuelan and Latin American culture, because it's basically a naleśniki made with yellow corn. And it's so popular here because we feel it in Venezuela with pork. So it's like a pork naleśniki. Okay, some Polish people are enjoying this dish. Okay, so we need to be careful not to burn the tajadas, okay, the plantain. When the tajadas are mature, it's easiest to burn it. So we need to check this. Okay, let's check the dough. The dough needs to rest because you cannot form the arepas immediately when you finish doing the dough, because it can be harder, okay? It's more or less soft. So basically I'm going to add a little bit. I like to have a flexible dough. Let's put a little bit of it. Okay. Yeah, for me it's like instinctively, I'm Venezuelan, 100% Venezuelan. Half Colombian, half Venezuelan. Like every people in Latin America is basically mixed races, you know. We have heritage of around the world, but in my case, I think I'm Venezuelan. For me, it's like an instinct, but you need to check that the soft is dough. The dough is soft, okay? If it's super hard, it's going to crackle when it's in the grill. So basically, to form an arepa, you need to do a small ball, okay? And when you have this shape, it's not a ball, it's like a pyramid. I don't know how, like a bovni. I don't know how to say. You can start, squeezing a little bit, and you have this, let's say, pita shape. We are going to fill in a way that a pita is filled. So this is a good cultural, let's say, it's a good description of what we are going to do. People do the arepas in several sizes. For the working man, we do like a truck wheel instead of this small. This is my size of arepa. So we need to, the grill already hot. We're going to add a little bit of oil in order to avoid that the arepa is got stick to the grill. And we are going to place the arepa here. And let's do another one. The kids are involved in the kitchen always doing, we give them a small piece of dough, and they can start doing a small arepa. We put it in in a special, let's say, tool that we have. It's called budare, because we don't prepare the arepas in a grill like this, a professional grilling in a restaurant. We prepare it in a flat, let's say a flat patelnia, something like this, but without this part. So basically it's a plate, okay, a steel plate that we have specially designed. The people who immigrate from Venezuela put the budares in their luggage, in their suitcases. So this is restaurant. We are really happy to have it right now. The people, these Polish people and Latin people living here in Warsaw are really happy being here because it's a place that we think that is authentic about what the Latin culture and Latin cuisine is. Okay. For us, it's like a normal day meal, but a lot of people is enjoying these flavors because I think here in Poland it's not too much common to eat, the corn in the ways that we eat them. So basically, we need to put the arepa there, watch them, because we don't want to get burn those arepas. I'm going to show you how many different sizes we have here. And the last one is a small arepa. You can, the arepa has a power that the people even that is not hungry eat a lot of them because it's a very flexible food. You can fill it with everything. You think in a very popular ingredient here in Poland, which is meaty or maybe some vegetables, you can fill it. But there is a basic rule: no sweet fillings inside. Okay, so we're going to fill the arepas with a pico de gallo. Pico de gallo is a basic salad that we share around Latin America, but it's mostly known as Mexican, Mexican food. So basically we have 4 ingredients in pico de gallo. Okay, the first one, the ingredients are tomatoes, onion, coriander, and lime. Okay, basically we are going to chop those ingredients in a small, those are already washed and prepared for you today. I'm going to do in a small amount. I suggest this recipe because with the vitamin C of the lemon, the vegan people, the people that eat only vegetables, can absorb the iron from the black beans, okay, with the vitamin C. So it's biological available. This iron from the beans, okay, it's a piece of advice that you didn't ask, but it's important that each time that you are eating, vegetable sources of iron, you can add some ingredient with vitamin C, as lemon, as lime. I'm telling you that because I'm a nutritionist as well in Venezuela. I used to work in this field. We have a small company. I participate in a group of researchers in food security. But the food is, it's part of my passion. I studied gastronomy as well when I was studying nutrition. I was separated a little bit of the kitchen for a while, where I was doing the investigation in food security field, but after the collapse of Venezuela, I started to try to reinvent myself there in Venezuela, and we had a small catering services with vegan and vegetarian food. But yeah, we feel like we felt that we were kicked out from Venezuela because we never thought about leaving Venezuela. But yeah, we are here now. After 3 years, I can feel this place, Warsaw, as a home. After 3 years. polish is not my strength because it's really hard. Maybe I need to go to some that to go with Yolanda to have some polish classes. Yolanda, I only went there once. Okay, so this is almost ready. I'm going to turn them a little bit upside down. This is a beautiful brown color that we are waiting for. So 1 minute to the other side to have a no yin yang. We want them darker on both sides. Let's prepare. So I'm going to prepare like a little bit paper to absorb the excess of oil. Okay, let's check our arepas. Normally the people, my grandmother will be, okay, this is the color that we are looking for. Start sound like a little drum. So they need a little bit more of time, okay? Let's keep doing this pico de gallo. So I was telling you about Venezuela, how we get here. My husband has a Polish heritage. Both my mother and father-in-law, they are 100% Polish. You need to see them. They are like so Polish, and we came here because it's a good opportunity. We think that Latin America is collapsing down everywhere there. So in Europe we have more opportunities, and it's amazing for us after 3 years, to have this small restaurant. This opportunity, those opportunities, we don't have them, okay, there in Venezuela. It's really hard that I have been working more than 10 years there in Venezuela as a nutritionist. I never imagined to have my own company and my own restaurant, and this has been possible here in Poland. So this is why we are really thankful and grateful with Polish people, with this nation that is now our place. So chop onions. The relation between onions and garlic is like onions and tomatoes. Sorry, it's 2 parts of tomatoes, 1 part of onion. I like onion. I could put more, but maybe the man behind the camera will try it in this like softer version. Okay, and coriander is already washed. We are going to chop. Be careful not to chop too much because can be all the liquid inside it. We want to preserve it inside of the leaf. Here I realized that some people doesn't like coriander. There is some genetical, I don't know, variation that the people that doesn't like coriander feel like it's like soapy. It smells and tastes like soup. And like squeeze this lemon here. Okay. And the second one. Okay, so I'm going to find a bigger bowl to mix this. Okay. So basically this is a fresh salad that we used to, not as a side dish. I think in Latin America we have this, let's say, way to eat these products with a lot of sauces, okay? Let's add a little bit of salt. So you bite and add sauce, bite, sauce. So you eat basically with a big pot of sauce beside your plate. And I will add some vegetable oil. Okay, we have this pico de gallo. Let's check the plantains. We are ready. And let's check the arepas. Okay. You know when they are ready because they start to talk. Yeah. So there is a small difference between an arepa that is not ready because they sound like a drum. Okay. When you feel this drum noise, they are not so drum enough. Okay. So meanwhile, these are ready. Clean this. Let's introduce you the next filling. We love beans. We have in Venezuela, we call those beans, no black beans, no frijoles negros, we call caraotas. It's really funny because in Venezuela we change, you know, Spanish is a language spoken for a lot of people, more than 400 million of people speak Spanish, so we have a huge vocabulary. In Venezuela, we are, you know, I think the only country in Latin America that has another name to the black beans. So those are previously cooked caraotas. Basically, you only needed to boil them until they are soft. And I like to season them with cumin. Okay. These are ready. I'm going to put a small amount here for the, I think it's enough. And I will add a little bit of water because we are looking for this texture, a cream, but we don't want to burn them. So I put a little bit of water in order to help with the texture. So basically, I mean, we are not using canned beans, but it's an option. I prefer to find them and cook them in 1 hour. They are ready. You can season it with onion, garlic, but it's important the cumin flavor. Okay, so let's do the dish. Ensemble our plate. Clean here. We have pico de gallo. And I have an extra for a vegan friend from Daxia Somali. More nutrients for our dish. So this is avocado. So I'm going to add more avocado because it's not. It's amazing to have avocado in every. It's like it's like chocolate. You can eat, you know, always avocado. Here I realize some people doesn't like. And the way that I like to cut the avocado to fill the arepas is using a spoon. So basically you do some kinds of half moon. So it's easiest to cut when the avocado is soft. And you know, you can have a lot of portions from it, and the pieces are bigger, so you can feel the texture of the avocado inside. Okay, those frijoles, those caraotas are talking to me. Okay, they are ready. The arepas. They are talking to me. Okay, so because we are here in the restaurant, we are using small bags like this because we eat the arepas without fork or knife. It's a sin. We eat them like a hamburger. So let's start with this big one. So basically you have your arepa, okay? So you need to be careful if you are going to do an arepa challenge. You need to be careful not to open so widely. You need to have a small incision. Look, it's like a fresh cornbread. Okay, so basically we are going to add all the ingredients that we have already prepared. Let's start with it's really hot, with the black beans. Okay, vegan arepa. Let's follow with the plantains. The plantains has a sweet flavor. And let's finish with the avocado. So, this is a vegan arepa. So we put them here, and as I said before, we eat them with sauces. So you can have 1, 2, or 2 or 3 of those here to have your arepa. Let's finish the rest. You can have it with, this is one of the sauces that we have here, but we have avocado sauce, spicy sauce, garlic baked sauce, mango sauce. We love sauce. So I want to extend an invitation for everybody who wants to try authentic food. After you do your arepas at home, you can come here and try different flavors and, you know, enjoy good Latin music, and not only the commercial one. You can enjoy the real, because I think our strength is that we are really authentic Latin. So thank you very much. I'm going to keep filling those arepas. I hope you are doing those at home. The ingredients, as you check, they are super simple. This is the way that we eat in Latin America. You can add whatever vegetable you want, maybe some slice of tomato, maybe red onion. You can substitute them for meat, you know, cheese. Okay, so thank you for joining me here in my kitchen. As I said before, you are welcome. Please come. Try our cachapas, arepas pequeños. We are open all the week long. We are hard workers. So come here and try very authentic Latin.